Sad Ripu and 6 Human Enemies. Sad Ripu is part of the teachings of truth. Sad Ripu comes from Sanskrit from the words sad and Ripu. Sad means 6, Ripu means enemy. So Sad Ripu are 6 types of enemies that exist in humans. Given that these adversaries might find their way into us, we must be careful not to let our guard down, since these enemies will strike when we are vulnerable and careless. Because they can't be seen with the naked eye, the enemies inside can't be defeated. Only self-control or restraint will be able to subdue the 6 foes. The 6 enemies have a huge and harmful influence on people because they follow us everywhere we go, no matter where we hide, and if we are negligent, they can hurt us. Implementing the 6 enemies can generally lead to unpleasant or miserable outcomes, or possibly everyone's destruction. Controlling the aspects of the 6 enemies themselves and steering them toward constructive behaviors is the only way to defeat or avoid the 6 enemies in humans. Here are 6 enemies found in humans. 1. Lust. Everyone has want or desire, and as long as it is unchecked, it turns into their enemy. This lust or desire will become a close friend if this passion can be controlled and subdued. This is a person who has survived the ups and downs of living life for those who have been able to defeat the influence of lust. He has lived multiple lives, and each influence of this lust has been examined and researched so that, with extreme vigilance and work, this lust might ultimately be subdued. The key to achieving happiness is to be free of this lust. 2. Selfish. Negative greed is the tendency to constantly want more. If this greedy behavior is continued, it may be very harmful to both the individual and others. We will lose humanity if we follow greed. People with a greedy nature can never be satisfied with anything. Greedy people will constantly desire more than they currently possess. He'll ponder and work hard as a result. Such a person will consequently be angry and restless since he is motivated by avarice. Even if everyone wishes for quiet, he will never feel at ease or at rest. Therefore, everyone's enemy is greed. 3. Anger. The nature of anger or emotion ultimately cannot fix the issue. Even if anger is indulged in, arguments will result, and fights will result in animosity, which will lead to numerous losses. In addition to financial losses, it has a negative impact on both physical and mental health. Health issues, for instance, can lead to high blood pressure, which in turn can lead to a stroke, which is extremely dangerous, or even heart disease, which can be fatal. Anger or other strong feelings can be subdued by: take deep breaths repeatedly until you feel at ease. Keep a safe distance from the upsetting situation. Exercise self-control. Find a calm spot, like the beach or the mountains, and shout aloud there until the tension thoughts pass. The best weapon against anger is self-control. Increase knowledge and gain meditation skills. 3. Perplexity. The source of confusion is an unruly mind. All work will fail if the mind is confused, which leads to a frantic state of mind. Confusion in the mind produces darkness. Unable to resolve personal or interpersonal issues. People are lost, unsure of where to go or what is right and bad, making it extremely dangerous for them to exist. We don't need this to be a part of us. In order to deal with different types of challenges, one must first reply with calm feelings and ideas and a balanced soul in order to avoid being overrun by confusion. This allows for thorough examination of every issue and appropriate solution finding. By choosing this path, we are indicating that we are prepared to embrace all eventualities and realities. As a result, we must make an effort to clear up the confusion. 4. Intoxication. The intoxication caused by smoking marijuana and other illegal drugs is the same type of intoxication that results from drinking beer or other alcoholic beverages. The younger generations, who tend to be highly arrogant and race to drink as much as they can out of pride for their peers, are typically the ones who suffer from this drunkenness. Because a drunk person uses a variety of voices and speaks harshly, which offends people when they hear it, drunkenness breeds animosity. All of his secrets were out, and every adversary he spoke to was attacked by his careless, irrelevant, and offensive statements. Regular usage of alcohol and other similar substances results in neurological, liver, cardiac, and renal problems that put people's health, the economy, and their families at risk. The best method to avoid or lessen the effects of intoxication is to refrain from using alcohol or other risky drugs, practice fasting on some days, avoid being around intoxicated individuals, and heed the guidance of parents, teachers, and other authority figures. 5. Envy. When someone feels envious, they feel constantly miserable when they watch other individuals making progress, succeeding, and being pleased. Because they feel that their efforts or ideas are being matched by others. When someone is jealous, they frequently twist the truth, spread rumors, and do other things that can hurt their opponents or those they don't like. Jealous people are never tranquil in their lives. As for how to prevent or get rid of envy, some suggestions include being grateful for all we try to accomplish and sensing our friends' and others' ups and downs. Have the spirit of a true friend. Love one another. Persevere in fulfilling one another's obligations. And comprehend the truth.